So here we are today, or as of this month in 2026, March of 2026. I am a 24-year Apple owner and user. And it all started with this computer right here. I did not have time, I'm having to rush this. So did not have time, but to put the speakers and the keyboard out here. But the keyboard is turned yellow anyway. This is a G4 700 iMac, purchased in 2002, in the spring of 2002. Now we're going out of order, but this is my mid 2011 27-inch iMac. That is my airport base station tower thing, whatever. It was really good until it was accidentally knocked over. My 15-inch late 2006 MacBook Pro, the first of the, or that first wave of, maybe the second wave of the Intel Macs. 13-inch MacBook Air, Haswell, mid 2013. Late 2015, 11-inch MacBook Air. Best form factor, not necessarily the best computer. Then from there, M1 MacBook Air. M4, this is the iPad Pro 11-inch M4. Here's a really quick shot of it just being on. I charged it up. It's been several days, close to a week now, and it's got 91% battery. So the battery on this thing has held up very well. iPad mini. All right, kind of got a big mess going on here. So powered up the iPad mini, so it is operational still. Both of these still hold their battery life remarkably well for as old as they are, especially this one. It's 2026 now, and this is a 2014. That's pretty amazing. Right next to it is the iPad Air. I'm gonna put the specs and everything up on the screen. This one is a 64 gigabyte, as you probably already saw, and this one is 128 gigabytes. I will try to do a side-by-side, but as you can see, the battery life here is fine, but the battery life over here is still in jeopardy because I just booted it up after leaving it dead for several months. So I kind of don't want to pull it off the charger. I was just going to show you the differences between the 7.9-inch display, the 9.7-inch display, and the M4 11-inch iPad Pro display. So now that one turned off, and I only have two hands. I got to keep my hands on this one. But yeah, huge difference. This one's much easier on the eyes. And these other two kind of work you for a while, but with readers, they're not so bad. M4 MacBook Air in sky blue. Can't find my third generation iPod, but there's an iPod Classic, the iPhone 3G, the iPhone 5, the iPhone 6 Plus, the iPhone 8 Plus, 15 Pro Max, 17 Pro. And I'm filming this with a 17. We have a 14, but it's not in the shot. Stepping in for the M4 MacBook Air is the M2 Pro 16-inch MacBook Pro. So as you can well see here, I have a lot of Apple products that I've accumulated over the last 24 years. I couldn't get everything into this shot. My son was in a hurry. He had to leave, so he pulled the M4 MacBook Air off the table, and he did not want to put his iPhone 14 in the shot because he said he needed it. But I'm really bummed out that I can't seem to locate the third generation 30 gigabyte iPod that I bought back in 2003. I know it, the last time I saw it, it was still working really well, so I would love to get more video of that. That'll be in the longer form video. And that is also an iPod Nano at the left corner of the table that I had made into a watch. I used like a third-party watch band to use that. And also I want to do a quick comparison. Tell me this isn't crazy. So this is 16-inch MacBook Air, MacBook Pro. This is on top of the old 15-inch MacBook Pro. As you can see, they are very, as far as size goes, I mean, the 16-inch is barely larger, but it's a good bit lighter. And it is also way better on battery life, of course. So anyway, this is an introduction to all of the devices I'm going to be talking about. The full video is coming soon, but I just wanted to reach out to all of you and say hello. And if there's anyone who has owned any of these devices, or you have some Apple memories you'd like to share, please feel free to do so. I've got a really cool video coming. It's all about nostalgia, and I would love to have a discussion with you guys about your history with Apple computers.